Hi everybody, here's Krystian from TeamworkCast.
And this is Gereon.
And this is Netrunner TeamworkCast. These are the Store Championships in Cologne on 12th of March. And this is round number 3, game number 2. This is Carsten on the right, Mythras.
Yeah, versus Shuffler playing HB, which is a match we saw again already in the second round.
Very familiar match.
Identity matchup.
Very familiar matchup. On the left for sure, like HB, very popular identity, obviously. Of course, that identity, EtF, getting credit for the first install. On the other hand, Kit, kind of a weird choice.
Yeah, but so far as we've seen, very, very successful.
Very successful, indeed. Was doing some good job, stealth. Yeah. We're gonna spoil it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be stealth.
We can assume that people have watched the previous videos already.
Yes. So I love this. I have to say, I love this. This is kind of like we've been talking a lot about people being very down on MWL. Most wanted list. They were very much like, oh man, this is going to ruin Netrunner, suddenly got banned lists and stuff like that.
Blah blah blah. The sky's falling.
Yeah, and I had some really negative discussions about this with a lot of people, which I maybe a bit too harsh on online. You know how it is. Somebody's wrong on the internet. You know. But here I think we see this is a good example of positive things happening, where suddenly people are forced to think around or one step further ahead of prepaid Kate, and suddenly these weird identities, which seem to have been actually hit by NWL because Kit has so little influence, and yet here she is doing her thing
and doing really well. I did because I ran the tournament, I had all the statistics for this, and with 27 players we had 13 different runner identities.
That's really good.
And I don't think we would have had that before the most wanted list.
Yeah, that would be a lot of Kates.
Would have been prepaid Kate all over the place. Yeah. And I think it's great.
Yeah, it's really nice. So we see 2 ice installed in front of HQ and R&D for by Shuffler, very standard opening. No hedge fund though. And then we see the Carsten installing the daily casts.
Daily cast cloak.
So preparing none, but nothing aggressive, no face check or anything.
And I think he drew one, didn't he?
Could very much be. So that's something also notice the fact that we have such an aggressive ice these days, like an assassin, makes runners face check very much less. No?
Yeah, I mean, Architect has taught runners to be a little bit slower with face checking and.
I mean, Architect was bad to face check because it gets some speed to the corporation, but it's not as crazy as losing 3 cards.
Yeah, Assassin is. He is face checking.
Oh man, and there we go. Here we are again predicting the things. Anyway, so face check into Architect. I'm kind of amazed that Carsten actually face checked because he already had something to lose from a potential assassin.
Yeah,
and he decided to do it anyway with a cloak.
He probably just wanted to keep Shuffler down money-wise. I
mean, it's a good idea. If even if a Shuffler had rest an assassin or something, he wouldn't have the money to rest anything else probably.
Exactly.
So Carsten would have the access here, and we have to assume that the first thing that is up there is going to be something that Shuffler really wants to have. Installing something from HQ. So beefing up the scoring server or the remote server. And nice.
That's Vikram.
That's Vikram, indeed.
Yeah, I love
New
it.
HB ice. Oh man, such a beefy ice. Ooh,
it's wonderful.
Ridiculous.
It makes me want to build a sentry-only deck. A sentry-only ice.
Yeah, so it's essentially like 3 subroutines. One subroutine is you can't use a program this turn.
Can't use other programs,
One other program,
yeah.
And then the 2 ones are traces for brain damage. The funny thing is, somebody actually played around the Vikram by installing 2 types of the same breaker.
Yeah, because it targets exactly one
program, right? But the other can still use. Genius! Oh, love that when they open up design space this way.
Yeah, but in the current meta, most of the times it will basically turn off mediums or something like that.
Oh, that's also great. Yeah, that's great.
Or you can say you cannot use that SMC.
Oh, that's even better. Anyways, we see the what is that? The Astrobar. What is launch campaign?
Launch campaign, yeah.
Which gets Shuffler the money, so it's not actually that vital. I mean, he gets in the money, so that's great, but it's not, in gen or anything. And there's then Jackson Howard here, not alt art. And then Karsten installs the
Ghost Runner.
Mm-hmm. So he has all the stealth elements, but no stealth. But there is the SMC that will help us. Probably we're going to SMC for the refractor. Yeah, that's because the first thing he encounters, that's his ability, will turn it into Code Gate. Man, Kit was my first love, and I still love her so much.
Discarding Atman.
Atman is gone.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he has a Cologne chip to get him back eventually.
Yeah.
I think he also had a. Did we saw the Levy last turn? I don't think we saw it, right?
No, we didn't.
That was Shuffler.
At least I can't remember.
Shuffler had the Levy.
Yeah.
And then restructure. Ooh, Shuffler goes for the big money plays here, which makes me think that maybe he actually is a fast advanced HB. And I think there's a Biotech Labor on HQ.
Yeah. Also, it might be he plays some beefy ice.
I mean, sure. I'm kind of sad that we haven't seen a successful demonstration in a long time. Maybe I should bring this back.
Yeah, that's going to be your mission for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Gonna win. Winning with a successful demonstration. I mean, I already won the Star Championship with a Rolodex. So...
yeah, then... Successful demonstration is next on the list.
Yeah, definitely. Make us a really nice play here by Carson.
Yeah, Eli
is painful, but not undoable with a refractor. It's now a Code Gate, so Carson will get a refractor. That's going to be just one stealth credit and 2 normal credits to get through. You can break an Eli cheaper, but this is already pretty good. Man. I wonder why Morningstar never got.
It's too expensive.
It's also too MU.
And it's too MU.
But maybe with the new cards now?
With the new chips.
Yeah.
Maybe.
8 credits is also pretty beefy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, getting through here, that's a very good value here. Getting 3 cards accesses for basically just 1 normal credit.
Sexy Bots, Ash.
2 normal credits. Ooh, difficult. He's so low on money, but Ash is such an important card. Yeah, get trash at Ash. Trashing that Ash like there's no tomorrow. Oh, Cyberdex. Ugh. Has to say that it's a Purge, but nothing. Not a good access here. I mean, he saw a lot of cards, that's good, but no gains. And I have to say, I really still enjoy this mat. There's speculations what kind of person is on this mat.
I believe it's the... I can't remember her name. It's the Commissioner so-and-so.
Oh, Dawn, you mean?
Commissioner Dawn from the NAPD.
Mm. So many people
initially, I thought it was Caprice.
Yeah,
because she's the only woman we know from the NAPD, but I think it's the Commissioner.
Yeah, could be. So many people confuse them too, because both are like Asian women.
That's true.
Yeah. But many people think that the woman on NUPD contract is Caprice, but it's actually Commissioner Dawn.
Yeah.
She's kind of like a shifty character. She's kind of has connection to the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we see an install advance here, by the way. So that could be an NUPD. Make us Dirty Laundry on
the card.
I love that play. Because if that was a Jackson, he would have to get rid of 2 Jacksons. Love it.
Exactly.
Really nice trashing actually the sexy bots here. Getting out the... Wow, he just gives Shuffler the score here. Wants to go for the late game here. I think installing the professional context is very important for him.
I mean, with a 3-ice server... And that much money on Shuffler's side, he won't get him down to, so he won't be able to score. So
yeah, it was a pretty safe scoring window for Shuffler here. Yeah. Oh, gets out nice.
Vitruvius with a token.
Nice.
I love it when that happens.
This is where we are behind the microphone here. We are both like our hearts are opening towards Shuffler because he does the right way. He gets a token on the Vitruvius. Project Vitruvius, which means he can, without spinning click, he just can use the token to get something back instantly from HQ.
Instantly, which gives him
archives.
From archives, which gives him a credit,
If he installs it.
If he installs it, yeah.
Always great to do the Waldemar, which is getting an Ash that was trashed.
Oh, wow, that was a ballsy move.
So running randomly into the Eli here with a Dirty Laundry, seeing nothing of importance, but getting credits off of this. So installing in that server. If this is a fast advance HB, is deciding not to fast advance?
I think that's an ABT or another Vitruvius.
And we see the early phase check in the architect really playing dividends here, because now he can create like this 3 ice server, which is very difficult for Carsten to deal with.
Yeah.
Although I feel like R&D is kind of like unprotected. I mean, Shaper's going to shape.
Yeah, definitely.
They're going to run on the R&D.
And he's going to run there cheaply.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have any multi-access. So
we saw Maker's Eye, so there could be like any card he draws could be another Maker's Eye, you know.
But to make this really efficient, he needs an interface.
So I like Shuffler plugging the hole here, but still, that's just an Eli. I mean, if it's a Maker's Eye, I'm just going to click through it, whatever.
Sure.
Could be, and we saw the Vikram on HQ, so you know, each of those could be the Vikram, which is that card has such vicious math on it. There's so many numbers, and all of them are so large.
Exactly.
A second cloak will help.
So.
And running on HQ, actually. Interesting. Love it. Norris?
Yeah, but the customs build-up is much slower than it was in the first game we saw.
Not as explosive. I think he has some bad draws here right now. But there's the Vikram still not installed. Or maybe there's another Vikram.
Could be a second one.
Interesting that Shuffler decides not to rest. I'm thinking that means he doesn't have anything on hand.
Yeah, why waste the money and give the secret away?
The secrets. And I also don't think that's an agenda. Because I think he would have used the token to get the Ash. Just to make sure, you know.
Yeah, could be.
Never mind. I would have lost this game. So yes, that's another agenda here scored by Shuffler. That is going to be another project Vitruvius, up to 4 points. Carsten is looking at a loss here, but the R&D interface will help a lot.
Yeah.
Running on R&D. And, you know, okay.
Breaking Architect, clicking through Eli.
Yep. And seeing 2 cards, nothing there. Just
Didn't
hedge
catch
fund
the
and something.
First one. Second one was a hedge fund.
I think it was an ice or something.
Okay.
What? Is that an agenda? Are you kidding me? Where does Shuffler have all the agendas from? This is the kind of games. If I was Carsten, I would just start flipping the tables.
Yeah.
Like he's doing so much work to make sure that R&D, you know, he sees all the cards on R&D, but the Shuffler seems to be running away from it with his game.
When you're sitting opposite of a corporation like that.
So
drawing an agenda every second turn or every third.
So he wants a face check here, and that is that's
Turing.
Ooh. So this is a difficult choice now. Because he can break the Turing easily, right? But what now?
Yeah, what's with the second dice?
He actually decides not to break the Turing. He bounces off it and trashes the Adonis. And now there's a launch campaign in here, which is okay. Shuffler is low on money, though. The rest of the Turing was expensive. Oh, never mind. There's the hedge fund. Okay.
Icing up.
Enforcing R&D, which means probably he doesn't have any agendas on hand. I mean, it would be weird, right? Shuffler stole so many cards on top of R&D. Diesel will help to get him the things that he needs to keep up with this game. Oh, love it. How many legboards do you think he's running?
2.
You think?
Maybe. At least 1. We saw 1 already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe,
I mean, he has just 10 influence. That's such a hit, right?
That's true. Probably only the 1.
He doesn't need any breakers. He doesn't need to spend any influence for breakers. We saw that he has legwork.
We know from the previous game he spent influence on Lucky Finds, on the legwork and on stim hacks.
Oh yeah, that's true. 2 stim hacks at least, right? All right, so R&D is being locked up here. Shuffler and Karsten Mythras has to now find his dagger, and he plays the Diesel to do that. Doesn't have any console either, so even inside SNC is not possible.
Yeah, because he only has one MU.
I wonder what console he's playing. Did we saw this? Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maya.
Oh Maya, that's right. Oh, such a good console. Love it. Also 2 cloaks here, 2 lockpicks here. Will also do some really good job. Discarding Maya, which means he already has Maya on hand.
Maybe he won't discard it without having a duplicate on hand. I don't think so.
All right. So meanwhile, Shuffler installs a card in his scoring server here. He seems to be like, all right, come at me, bro.
I agree with Karsten. He just said it could be getting difficult.
Although, I mean...
Yeah, he has to assume that it's best friends in there.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
2?
No, Ash and Caprice.
Alright, modded going for modded dagger. That's good. So this opens up R&D. And it could also be enough to get into the server. Yeah. So he tries.
He has to try.
Yeah. So you're using just the 2 lockpicks here to get through the thing. It's not enough. He doesn't have the corroder. Yeah. He doesn't have the barrier breaker, and that is a wall of static. Shuffler did an interesting install here with a Turing, which is usually useless against the cloak, but here it's really good. Does a good job to soak up the
kit ability.
Yeah. And then Mythras just draws more cards with his professional contacts. Will this be a score? Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of fumbling going on around here. Oh, it's not. Oh, Biotic Labor. Gets back to Biotic Labor with. Oh man, this is going to be a Global Food Initiative score. Amazing! Wow! So that's why you over-advanced the Vitruvius.
Wow!
Oh, amazing!
What a move!
Really cool!
Great
what
move.
A cool win! Love this. And there was an Eli down there. That was a really safe score for him. Oh boy, that was fun. Well, so what would
Biotic Vitruvius Biotic.
That's kind of competing with the Waldemar move, I have to say. Kind of amazing that he was able to get up so much money as well. It was really bad for Karsten. Karsten really didn't see the cards that he wanted to see, I think.
That's true, yeah. And on Shuffler's side, he basically made all of his money using launch campaigns, didn't he?
Yeah, there was
instead
also
of the sexy bots.
There was also sexy bot, I think, but Karsten trashed some of the sexy bots I saw. So yeah, just a bunch of launch campaigns. I liked that he also mixed in some event economy.
Yeah.
So there was also restructure going on.
Yeah.
Some really good draws by Shuffler, some really nasty whiffs by Karsten, and I think he really needed a lot of time to get up to speed to install his breaker suite. That's always a problem with stealth.
Almost perfect draw on Shuffler's side, I would say.
So that was a split on this round. So we're going to move on to the round number 4.
Are we going to see Karsten there again on the top table?
Not sure. Let's see. It's going to be a surprise.
Okay.
It's going to be a surprise. Let's see about that. Meanwhile, check out NRTM and NetDeckers, the beautiful apps by Gereon. Thank you very much, Gereon.
You're welcome.
And then we're going to see each other next time when we're going to hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.